Let me shut the door for this one. Okay. So now that you've left the house. You took the kids, you got out of there, or you made him leave, you got a restraining order, or her, whoever the toxic person is. Let me tell you what's going to go through your mind. You don't know what to do with calm, with quiet, with normal. You're still feeling like you're on eggshells because you're just not quite sure how to just be. The kid's startle reflex is still going to be there. Your startle reflex is still going to be there. And it's going to be really hard. And then you're not going to quite feel like yourself. And what you're thinking is that you're missing him. You're going to start doubting yourself. Did I make the right choice? Did I really make the right choice? The kids are saying they miss their daddy, but how can they miss him if he's a monster? Because it's still their dad. The reality of every reason that you left has not changed. The reality of you guys walking on eggshells every single day because you don't know when they're going to have a meltdown has not changed or been erased. Hang on. 30 days. Give yourself 30 days. Now, I know sometimes there's situations that are going to arise as far as visitation and things like that. If the situation is so bad that you had to sneak out and run away, let the court set up visitation. Don't take that into your own hand. Somebody's going to have a nightmare within these first 30 days, probably you a couple times, and you are going to doubt yourself every single day. If you were able to keep a journal, this is where you go back and read it. Most of the people in these situations can't keep a journal because they couldn't take the chance of somebody finding it. But I really want you to sit and write just about your emotions. First thing you do when you woke up, in the middle of the day, and right before you go to bed. And every day that's going to make it come to the forefront of your mind, the reality of how different things are just now with things just being calm. Nobody's having a temper tantrum. Nobody's having a meltdown because somebody spills something. You're going to notice how much your kids overreact when they spill something or make a mess, or you're going to realize how much they say sorry. You're going to see the nervous energy in them. I want you to write that down. If you're now at a spot to where you can keep a journal without the fear of somebody reading it and there being dire consequences, I want you to start writing that down. Because you're going to see that every day as you go on, that you can be a little bit more like yourself. When you make dinner, you don't have to constantly worry. It's going to be the right meal, the right temperature, the right flavor, the right spice, the right heat, the right everything. Hot enough, cold enough, and done on time. These will be the little stepping stones that get you to the bigger points, the bigger moments. It's rough the first 30 days. You haven't even been able to breathe yet. You haven't even been able to breathe yet. And I know that some of you guys are in situations now to where you're in a completely different house because you really had to leave in a moment's notice with a bag per person or whatever you could fit in your purse and or diaper bag. All that material stuff that your mind's going to play a trick on you, that you had such a nice house, such a nice car, you had all this money, you had all these things, you were able to do all of these things. The soccer games, the ballets, all of that. But when you got home, if the kid didn't score enough on the sporting, what would happen? Did they show up to the game anyway? Hold on a minute. You can rebuild all of these things. All of the material stuff. I know it's hard. I know all of these things are playing on your mind. I know it. Hang on. Just hang on, okay? Just hang on. Don't pick up that phone and don't call. Give yourself exactly 30 days. And in 30 days' time, your whole mindset will be different. And you will start to feel empowered again. You will start to feel stronger. You will start to remember who you are again. You're not gone. You've just had to smother your own self to keep somebody else happy, to keep somebody else content, to keep somebody else from being angry. You're not gone. You just smothered yourself for the peace of everybody else. But really inside you had no peace. The kids had no peace. If this video makes no sense to you, then be grateful that you've never been through this. And if it does make perfect sense to you, honey, hang on. Hang on. I know it's Christmas and that's going to plague a big thing in your mind too. I know that. One holiday to where you don't have to worry about the kids being too loud with the toys that you bought. One holiday to where you don't have to get up and feel like you got to walk on eggshells and have everything perfect. Or deal with what's going to happen after the family leaves because you said something out of turn. One holiday. You all will make it one holiday to make the rest of your lives better. And again, if none of this makes sense, count your blessings. But there's a big majority of us that know exactly what this means. Hang on. Just hang on.